I'm live on Twitch if anybody wants to either go over something or talk about what we're looking at now. Money.
Everybody else is locked up. It's coming out of GS9 right now. Respect generation shit, bro. You already fucking with the Lottie Dotties. You know they love the party, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Non-trade, paperweight, GKP say today. My guy, though. Niggas running out their mouth, but they never pop out. I got the drop on your spot, everybody watch out. All my niggas on 50, so you know we hopped out. Mobbed out, outside, we gon' show what we about. All my niggas really gang bang, talk that damn slang. Grab a body, do the same thing, let your nuts hang. We gon' pull up, nigga, on the lane. On Saturday, we gon' stop, we don't do the race. You gon' die today. In the spot, blow 50 bands, shit 100 bands. Shit my pockets on the running man, fuck a rubber band. I'm a fucker in a handstand, she a fat man. Need the drugs, I'm the Zen man, I'm the dead man. I roll up, I'm gon' be booty stupid and shooting stupid. Brought a knife, I brought a back, kick back, blow your shit back. Rip that, take that, flip that, send that. 2, 2, 3 hit when you hold that. Scum gang, bump that.
Looking for this to break right here. Look for this to break.
What up?
Yo.
Am I in the right spot? Hey, y'all got any more of those games?
You guys can see my chart, right?
No, I gotta fire up the Twitch too, right?
Yeah.
How are you gonna do it? Like, I know we were having a lag last night between Twitch and this, so
You could ask me questions here, and I'll just show you on the Twitch.
it'd just be a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, probably.
Let me ask you a question. Alright, I'm gonna shut up. I gotta restart my laptop. Man, this thing it's really a miracle it's still working. Like, it shows the time is like 4 hours behind. Apple should put this in their museum.
There's $200 billion worth of cryptocurrencies out there, but there's $200 trillion of demand for money out there. Long term.
Niggas envy, Blicky got the stiffy, got Blicky, drumming hoes, flippy,
Can you put some on system over here real quick? I'll see y'all later. See, woo!
Pop these niggas like a willy nigga. You a silly nigga in a hole with them Billy niggas and them Hoover niggas. You run up and they shooting niggas. We ain't hooping nigga. No KB, you a loser nigga. Off that Uzi nigga on the stoop. Krills in my Georgia girl on my phone. She wanna fuck but keep it clothes on. I only want the joke. Man, that's really all I use her for. To kick her out the door. I don't want her, you can keep the horse. She feeding for some more. In New York, my niggas don't merely rock. My niggas money block. Long kicks a nigga throwing shots. I run them off they block. $250,000 in the stash box. I grinded for my spot. Niggas talking about that cash, but my bag worth a lot. I don't fuck with
Hey, so when I go to Twitch, like, I don't think I'm in the right spot. I clicked on the Twitch, like
Go.
it's saved in the classroom, where somebody said they were saving it for later.
Go to the live stream.
Check it out.
Watch this candle here. If you guys see this, this red line right here, this is a decent support now since we broke it. See, this was res, been support once before, well, a couple times.
All right, I got it.
You're in.
Hey, is that line coming off of your? Is that a fib line? That red line?
The red line right here, this
Yeah.
downtrend line. No, this is just, this is the, on the hourly, off the tops. Right here, right here, right here. So this has been resistance all day.
Right.
So if
But
this could break this and hold, we're in for another run.
right. But that, I guess, my question is, like when you scroll back over that's what, yeah, right there. So that came off of. It's coming off of a top from, I guess, the all-time high or an all-time high.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Most,
see. Never mind. I'm sorry. I see what you did.
see?
Yeah.
So as you can see, we're struggling to break this here. So if you see this break this and hold for an hour or 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, you're really going to get some nice confirmation for another leg up. And this pattern just seems like it repeats to me all the time. So that's why I'm playing this pattern right now. Like it tends to do this a lot. And I just want to show you, because you were asking me a question before about this. Now, let's say I just want to see what's going on right now with the fib fans. So let me get my fib fan going. Start it here at this bottom that I'm at. And then I'm going to go put it at the high. And that amazingly has been the line we've been running on right here. Then I'm going to do, for my resistance, I'm going to take that most recent high, go to the top, go to the most recent lowest low, and then look where we're getting denied. Right on that fan.
Right. So when you set that up, I see where you set it on the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
On mine, it gives me, or it, not really an option, but it makes me pick a top point it makes me pick 2 points. Like when I set that up, like
Mm-hmm.
you're just pulling it out, but I think on mine, it's making me pick a second point.
There is a second point, the top.
Okay.
The top is your second point. So you're starting at your bottom and you're
Right.
putting it to your top. And then when you're trying to find your resistance levels, you're starting at your top and you're putting it to the bottom. So look, let's do it again. So I'm clicking here, starting at my bottom, right? And now I'm going to my top. And then for my resistance, starting at my top, and I'm going to my lowest low most recently. and then boom, you have where it's been bouncing off of, and you have where it's getting denied. See, got denied twice here at this fan.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So when you're setting that up, is that on a 4 hour chart or
Well, right
what
now
time?
I'm just looking for what's going on right this minute. So
Right,
I did this on the 5 minute.
5 minute. Okay.
Right.
And that's, correct me if I'm wrong, but that first one that you did, I mean, you're back almost into November, right? When you did that first one, where you picked that first point.
Let's see. That is October 23rd. So
Right,
this was the start of this most recent run. See?
right.
So I took it from its bottom and I went with it all the way up to where we're at now.
Okay. I think when I was doing it earlier, I think I went back like maybe 3 weeks, but I didn't realize that it was okay to go back, that much further. I remember last night you saying that um, these trend lines, once you get them, they hold true for points way out into the future. But for some reason, when I set it up, I only went back like 3 weeks. So, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like um, maybe the further you go back, the more, I don't want to say more validity, but it might be better
It is.
to
It
have
is. It is more
point.
validity. It's more of a
Okay,
historic point.
good. Okay,
These are for more the closer you do to where we're at now is more of what could possibly happen in the next few hours, what could happen in the next few days, next month. But when you go all the way back, let's say you go 2, 3 months back, now you're projecting what could be future resistance and support maybe 5, 6 months from now. Like, if you remember, I pinned a message saying by January, the week of January 1st, will be at 11,930, right?
right,
The reason I got that was I was matching my fibs and my resistance fans and projecting off of the both of those. I see, and my log scale that I use, projecting off of all those together, it was reasonable or almost a sure thing that we would have that price by January 1st.
right,
And I was saying that at 7,700,
right. Yeah, I remember that.
you
I
know,
mean, it was like way sooner too, but I mean that's not. It's kind of its point, um, but yeah, I do remember that.
and well, now it's going to be hard to see. But this white line is where I got that projection because all three of these hit each other over here. So that's why I had those projections.
Alexa, pause. Now, Alexa, turn on your thermostat temperature by 3 degrees. Alexa, dim the lights 50%. Okay. And refer to me as your majesty. Okay, ride with the gang. We riding with them things. Put a nigga thoughts outside of his brain. Got a bomb on the gas. Garrison
Smart. Do you mess with the MACD at all, or not really?
Absolutely not.
Okay, cool. I've
But
had it on there. It's one of those things I didn't really even know what the hell I was doing with it, but I noticed last night you didn't. So I mean, I'm just gonna take it off. And,
I mean, everybody has their own style. But I mean, I had the MACD. A lot of those things, those styles came with me from trading stocks,
right,
right? And this is moves at such a faster pace that I don't need that MACD, man.
right. Well, and that's where I started out is stocks, and it was kind of a holdover from that. But um, like you said, I think that's you're talking apples and oranges to what's going on here.
Right, right. That's the thing. So when I got here, originally I had, I had that on, I had the God mode on, I had stock RSI, and then I started realizing I was like, all I pay attention to is up here, you know. Some people still use those. They use them for divergences and stuff like that. But for me, I don't need it.
Right.
See, and if you notice, it bounced right off this red line I have drawn here. And that's also the middle band on the 5 minute.
Did it bounce off it again?
What happened?
I don't know. I'm trying to set my stuff up. I was asking if it bounced off it again.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. And I'm looking at something like, for instance, I'm back in October, and there's like a 5 day, looking at a 4 hour chart.
Mm-hmm.
There's a 5 day span where, I mean, like there may be 3 or 4 red candles in the 4 hour chart.
Mm-hmm.
Between October, let's see, 7th and 10th, where it goes up in price from like 4,300 to 5,700.
October
So,
what?
The 7th through the 10th. I'm looking at a 4 hour chart, obviously on XBT. So can I set the pivot points like 3 days apart? Is that going to cause issues?
No.
Okay, because what I'm looking at is a 3 day span where you've got $3,000 where it ran that much. So I think that's a good spot, but I don't really know if that having the two anchor points 3 days apart is going to cause an issue or.
What do you mean exactly?
Okay, so what I'm trying to do is set this high speed res fan.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do is set the bottom point on
Mm-hmm.
the bottom of a candle
Oh, you
that's
don't.
not
It doesn't have to be the same day.
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the same day. It could be different days.
And then you take wicks into account when you do this, right?
Uh, sometimes I don't. I mean, it's all on your preference. I mean, look, the wick is gonna help you for where it can possibly go,
Right.
you know. But sometimes I just do straight bodies because wherever it wicked, apparently it didn't belong there, you know. If it wicked, but
Right.
it's good though. See, so right now we're still sitting in that range, and this looks like we're accumulating here.
So once you get this on here, you just hit lock on the drawing tools. That way it doesn't get jacked with.
Right, right. Yeah, lock it in so by accident you don't move it because when I'm on my phone trying to look at this damn thing, sometimes
Right.
my finger moves it and now it's fucked up. Like now I gotta when I go home fix the thing and it's not easy. You know, you gotta redo everything and yeah, it pisses me off. So try save yourself the stress and just like lock the drawings so that you're okay.
No doubt. Let me ask you this. So I got the support set. I mean, that looks good. Once you go to draw the resistance and you're drawing from a top point down,
Hmm.
you're only gonna. Just gotta ask this question so it makes sense. You want to pick a top point that's as high as possible. That
Yes.
way, does that make sense? It seems like to me if the higher that it is, the more it's going to catch on the way down with those fib lines.
It is.
Okay.
Like on the hourly, right? Like look at my chart. I took the high, right? That happened today, and it's the most highest point because this is your resistance now you're looking for. So I took from my highest point and I touched all the highs on as many candles as I can.
You're talking about when you draw that trend line?
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah. I'm still trying to set up these res fans.
it's all good. Like so this is the resistance. Same thing with the res fan, right? I opened the res fan at the high
Right.
and I put it to the low. I did that on the 5 minute though.
Got you.
See, like right here is its high for the day, and I drew it straight down to its lowest low for the day. And then when I come here, I can see what the battle is right here. We're fighting between freaking 2 to 3 fans.
Man, like as soon as you set that freaking res fan, it's crazy to look at
Yeah, it is. How
like
it gets bounced around off those fucking fans.
dude, it's like you looked at like I was because I went all the way back to October, so I'm scrolling back through on the way to draw the resistance fans, and I'm like, that is nuts. It's like it's got little worlds it's cleaved off, and it you don't violate the fib fan zones.
No, that's what's so amazing about it. And that's why, like, when you're trading, you're like, all right, well, where can this thing go? Or, like, where are we going to get denied? Or, God forbid, it's a downtrend. Where are we going to bounce off of? You pop this thing open, and then it's like almost clear as day where there's such a possibility for it to go.
Right.
It's like, oh wow, yeah, this could definitely happen. And then let's say your Bollinger Band, your 200 EMA, and a fan are all in the same spot, right? And it might come down. Well, that looks like a good spot that it's gonna bounce at because you got all those levels at one spot. So it's amazing.
You get multiple confirmations of a single indicator, like on multiple indicators, then you're like, you're in business.
Exactly. You're like, all right, you know what? This is almost a sure thing. You know?
Right. Or as I guess as mathematically close as you're going to get to a sure thing based off of the research that you can do. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
you're hedging your bets.
Exactly. Like this is my best chance of knowing the outcome.
It's as close to predicting the future as you're going to get without a
Yep.
crystal ball.
That's right.
Let me ask you this. So, all right, so what I went, let me see how to say this. What I did is I went to that high that was on 12.7 of like 17.4 or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I drew down to that low that looks like it's on 12.9, I guess it is. It's like around 13.2, I guess it went down to. The only
Yeah.
thing that worries me is like the fib fan is so condensed right there. And I'm sure, well, never mind. I think I just answered my own question. Once I come out, like and zoom in on these different days, I'm sure those fans are going to spread out.
Yeah, they spread.
Okay,
They
I'm
spread.
sorry. I answered my own question.
No, it's fine. Listen, bro, that's why I even went on live in the first place. For the questions,
I appreciate it, fam.
Don't worry about it. Like this is why I came on. I figured, well, I'm gonna be trading, I'm gonna be charting. I'm like, well, why not just fucking let everybody see how I'm doing it? And if they have a question on what I'm doing, ask it. I don't care.
No doubt.
Don't bother me.
But so when you set up those EMAs, do you is there a particular indicator you select that gives you, all the choices in one, or do you have to go through and like use just several different indicators to get those EMAs, like the 200, the 100, the 913 cross? Can you do that all in one indicator, or is there different?
Nah, you go to exponential moving average, and
Moving
then
average? Okay, cool.
and then you're gonna edit the setting. Here, look. See the
Okay.
input? You edit the length. You make this one 9, and then you make the next one 13, and then you make the next one 200, and then for style, you can choose how thick it is and what color it is.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Killer Cam, can you talk about reading candle charts, or is that too noob? I mean, what exactly, like, which candle? Is there like a specific one you're looking at, or maybe I should make this a little easier for people and put these. Let's see how that hourly candle closed. Okay, so we closed below it, but just because this candle fell over the trend line does not show any strength yet. Because it literally just fell over it. It didn't break through or push through. It didn't do nothing like that. It just
So probably Hey, wake me up at 17.5, man. Let's see what's popping.
They got
I read
half
somewhere.
a mil at 16,755 on the ask. So I think that's they're notice a lot of times when it's time for the big boys to accumulate, they got to put up a few walls so that they could get at a certain price because it ain't easy to be getting $1 million buys, bro.
Right.
You know, that's not easy.
Well, it sets off alarms. I mean, just like you and I are sitting there watching the tape. I mean, there's people with a lot more. I mean, I don't know what your bankroll looks like, but there are people with a lot more clout than me that are watching the same thing that could do something if they wanted to.
Yeah, well, I ain't got no $1 million, trust me. So these dudes like if they got to get a $2 million buy-in, well, you can't just put $2 million on the bid because you've seen every time someone puts that amount of money on the bid, everybody's buying right above him because they're like, oh my god, great support, you know. So he's got to buy little increments at a time. Yeah, I think I might take another entry once I see a green candle. I think I'm gonna take an entry. The only thing that's making me not want to get an entry yet is 9 and 13 again, real close. So I might wait a little bit.
Yes, are we still? I know for the longest, like I think it was GDAX and Gemini were the two underlying exchanges that set the mark price on MEX. Did Coinbase or GDX get taken off of that, or are they still in the mix?
Um, it's pretty funny because when I look at, like the little Earth thing on BitMEX,
Right.
and it shows you like the median price or whatever, or around the world or whatever. I like because GDAX has been like real crazy lately, because it's got all these new people and they're just fat fingering and buy. So I don't know if they took it off because it was just a ridiculous price compared to everywhere else. I'm not sure.
Well, it used to be, and I may just be missing it, but it used to be you could go to like they had a series guide, and it would just basically like a little fact sheet that said it actually legitimately said somewhere in that little fact sheet it said 50% of the mark price is comprised of GDX, 50% is it was Bitstamp is what it was. But I called myself looking and I can't find that anymore. And I know that I read somewhere, and I don't know if it was just people talking nonsense on Twitter or what about. It was like last Thursday when Coinbase kind of lost their shit at that run to 17, where they or 19 or whatever, where they were just like they're froze. And I think that's when I read it, but I'm looking right now to see if I can find what their mark
I'm
price was.
checking now. I don't see.
Like it used to be right here. What is this screen called? Just I don't know what it's called. It just tells about the contract.
Yeah, I'm looking at fair price marketing.
But I mean, it used to say, I mean, just in no uncertain terms, 50% this, 50% that is where the mark price comes from. They've taken that off. And I notice they still have it on other contracts.
Hmm, it's weird.
Because I mean, who knows? There's so much volatility.
See, this might be my green candle right here. Let me sign into my other account.
So DJ made this account for me, and I had no idea what it was. Using it, I mean, I was just gonna play with it, but I put my name like as D's DEEZ as in D's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Thought fuck with this thing. So every day when I log into this and spend half of my life looking at it, I would just do D's up in the upper right hand corner.
Alright, we are signed in. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close. See
Oh
what we
snap!
get.
2 p.m. Walls get paid, don't they?
No, shorts are getting paid.
Ugh.
In 40 minutes. Oh, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, I know, right?
These bastards, they come, they pour in for the last 20 minutes, get their little paycheck, and they're like, alright, it's over now. And they
I wonder if
walk
that
off.
might be too, dude.
What happened?
People trying to short.
Well, of course. I mean, if you had that type of money and you could get 0.375% on your money, are you gonna do it? I mean, why not? You might as well take advantage of it. Look at that pop. Yeah, it just popped up too, right back to its resistance level. Yep. But now this is back. This is higher than my entry I have now, so there's no point in me taking it. There's no point in me taking that now. Mm-mm. How do I do that? Yo, Dreamer. What's up? Not much, just live streaming a trade right now. Yeah, yeah. Hold up. Let me put it in. I just put it up. Okay. Uh, to me, it's really starting to look like it could be one. It's just no, it does. It looks like it has the potential to be. I mean, look at the volume on that 5 minute candle. People are buying this, man. These dudes is loading the boats. Exactly. Yeah, that's a little fishy, no? You guys can't hear my music, huh? It's weird. Hold on one sec. What'd you say? Really? Yeah. All good, man. Huh? See, right? It looks like it's ready. I know, bro. Sitting there. Right. I swear, like that. Well, that's how I feel, man. And that's the other thing. Like, I don't take positions that I'm scared of. There's so much that comes into play for me to take a position. So if I took a position, I could still be wrong, but I know I followed all my rules to get into the position. You know, so that's why right now, for it to drop $20 below my entry or whatever, I don't care about that. That I don't care about. I don't know why you guys can't hear my desktop. It's weird. Let me see this. So weird. I don't understand the thing sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Encoding overload. That should work, man. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see what goes on here. The only thing I think that's scaring people is that funding, man. I really think people are just scared of shorts piling in. I wonder if I could add another capture on here. Oh god. We're at that fan. They gotta open these bands here. Watch these bands. Yeah, but if see this volume, the way bands open is when you get volume. So if there's not enough volume to push a band open, then the band knows it clearly doesn't belong there. But if they could push those bands, they're gonna what? Like look at the volume coming in on this 5 minute candle, bro. They want to break that fan. Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too. I'm so upset you guys can't hear my music. Now I have a feeling that I won't even be able to record your voices. It was recording you guys earlier. I think my computer just can't handle running everything I'm running at once. Need to get me a gaming computer, bro. Oh shit. Mhm. Right, right. That's funny, man. I mean, yo, like computers these days, like a gaming computer, just a decent one, you don't gotta be like the ultra fucking gaming computer, but like you could get one for like $850, $900, and that MacBook you bought is probably like 1500 or more. Mhm. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, what was I gonna say? You don't need a MacBook. If you're gonna buy a computer, don't waste your money on Mac. Right. Like, I'm using a laptop now, mainly because I thought I was gonna have to take my laptop wherever I go so I could trade. But that was because I was trading the market at the time, and it was only nine to five, so I was limited on my trading time. This is 24/7. I don't need to trade during the day if I don't have time to. I could trade at night, So this fucking thing's just been sitting here, and I paid what, like 900 for this, and I could have took that 900 and had a PC that I could have ran another two screens on, and it would have cooled itself down and everything. Yeah, I have a Mac since it was one of the first versions of the MacBook Pro or whatever. That was like what, 2008, 2009, whatever the hell it was. I still have it, but the the pixels turn a lot of the pixels turn green on it. So a lot of colors don't come through on the Mac. I still have it with me. It's like next to my other computer, but I mean, I don't know. Like and then when I go back on a Mac from a Windows computer. I just like the interface better on Windows. What, like you could slide the panes? Like you could slide from one screen to the next screen to the next screen, you mean like that? Yeah. Yeah. Yo, if you're listening on Twitch, can you guys hear everyone else talking other than me, or are you only able to hear me when I'm talking? Oh, here comes the volume. That's why GDAX is down. Dreamer, huh? No, GDAX. Yeah, buy more servers. Fucking seriously. Oh, so I guess the guys on Twitch can't hear you guys talking. Alright, so if you're listening on Twitch and you're not a part of our Discord, then I strongly suggest you join our Discord so you could be in voice chat with us. Yo, yeah, they can only hear me right now. I guess because my computer my computer can't handle everything else. That's funny. Yep. This is getting crazy. Look at the volume, bro. Oh my god. Let's go, baby. Let's get it going. It is time to party. Oh yeah. Now we're outside of the band, so I mean, you could expect a little, pullback till those bands fully open up. So, yeah, so that you could expect a pullback. Look at the fucking volume, bro. Come on. Oh my god. What? You seem like a genius, bro. Are you kidding me? Look at this pop. Get these shorts liquidated, baby. Yeah, that's right. You're getting wrecked now. That's it. Time to get wrecked. Goodbye, shorts. Goodbye. It has to. It has to. Or go sideways. It can go sideways to get back into the band. Seriously. Not a good time. Now DJ's calling me, bro. Now I gotta answer. Hello. Yeah, bro. Give me a second. We're about to go for all time highs, and now you gotta call me, right? Hold on, hold on 1 minute. We are printing money. Printing money. Look at this. We're printing money here, bro. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yo, to be honest, see, I'm upset I didn't buy with that other account. I'm pissed off now because I would have had a scalp position and a long position. Because I wanted to hold one position for an all-time high, and the other position I wanted to keep buying and selling on every dip and pop. But now it's too late for me to do that. I missed my opportunity. It's my own fault because I was like, I want a better entry, which was a $20 fucking difference, and I didn't do it. Yo, that'd be great. Are you kidding me? Look at this thing, bro. That's right. I'm up 240 ROE. This is doing real good. Woo! Look at the pop, baby. Oh man. Oh man. They are gonna be getting wrecked for the rest of this fucking hour. Yo, bro, trust me, I go through those times all the time. All the time, bro. That is beautiful. Let's see what this hourly is looking like. Oh, all right, we are at the band on the hourly. We just got denied at the band on the hourly. See that? See this, look at these Bollinger. Look, that's money, bro. Like you could clearly see if you're in a scalp, this was your time to get out at that top Bollinger band. You know, you could have secured your profits and you're gone. You're good to go. That top Bollinger Band on the hourly, like if you're in a scalp, bro, this was like perfect timing for you to get out of that position. No, I don't have that. See, look at that Bollinger Band. It's causing an issue. Damn, I wish I had two positions open, bro. Very upset. Very upset. Yeah, I see. Whoa, what the hell? Yeah, but I'm on the hourly. You see me on Twitch? Look where mine's at. You sure? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, you're using the BitMEX, not the trading view one. That's possible, bro. No, because now when I open up, no, because when I open up the one on BitMEX, I don't have what you have. You sure you have the proper Bollinger Bands on? Look, I'm gonna send it right now. This is direct. I just sent you directly from BitMEX. Right. See, I wish I had another position. I would have closed it right at that band. I would have closed it right at that band. Let's check this daily out. We got room on that daily. Yeah, we got room. Let's see what that upper band is on the daily. Upper band on the daily is 17,612. No limit folder. This is the breakout. Oh, it's definitely looking like the breakout. Yeah, definitely looking like the breakout. Anybody in Twitch, if you're wondering why you can't hear the people I'm talking to, it's probably because you're not in our Discord. So to hear everybody I'm talking to and what they're saying, you got to come join the Discord. See what happens here. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using faster encoding. Yeah. Well, you also gotta understand, bro. You're not gonna just go fucking straight up, in 15 minutes. So, yeah, right. Yeah. Now, if it's gonna continue its run, most likely it's just gonna walk up its upper band. Now, this was a classic move from class yesterday, right? Like we were talking about the bands. Doesn't belong here. It's got to come back into reality. And look what it did. It did. It's coming back to reality, and now it will stay within its price range. Same thing when I was talking about accumulating, the whole accumulating thing. Low volume, tight price range. Bollinger Bands got extremely tight, and when those Bollinger Bands open, it has to make a huge move. And look at the volume that comes in when it's time for a huge move. This is significant volume. Same thing with the 913. 913, that 9, look how far that 9 is above the 13. And I also said when the bands open, if the price action is higher than your middle band, most likely when the bands do open, they go for a run. And that's exactly what happened. So, class is playing out in front of your eyes. It's an amazing thing. Now this candle has to close up here. Now get ready for shorts, if they have the balls, to come start pouring in, trying to drive down this candle to not make it look as good as it is right now. Because that's a strong possibility. Cool. Squeezing those shorts. Once again, another piece of the class yesterday. Break of a downtrend. Tons of volume. This is what happens when you break a downtrend. This was your entry. Once you seen proof on like a 5 minute, once you started seeing this getting crazy, this is what happens. Your fans were already there. Your fans knew exactly where it was going to get stopped out at. And look what happened. Now we're here at the top Bollinger Band. New arrow, we closed that. Beautiful. Beautiful way to close. What you gonna talk about? You gonna explain it? Alright, well then I guess I won't respond to you then, man. I've 1.6 on the bid. 1.6 million on the bid. We're above that upper band, so be careful here. And we're also at a fan right here. Now to open this band, this volume is going to have to be a lot more than this. It's going to have to be around this type of volume. Tons of buys coming in. 10 million liquidated from shorts. $10 million just got liquidated. $10 million wreck. Gone. Keep this going. Let's keep this going, baby. That's right, KP. Honey Badger is hungry. Damn fucking straight. Let's get this money. Let's get this money. Still pushing. Now, if you're in a scalp and you're not in a long and you want to secure your profits, this could be a good time if you're just a scalper. If you are just scalping, this could be a good time. You're far outside that band on the hourly. You're hitting a fan here. 5 minute, you're above the fan. You're above the Bollinger Band. So if you are scalping, this could be a great exit for you. You want to secure your profits. That's completely fine. Could get back in on another dip, on a little pullback, a little profit taking. That's completely understandable. At least you know you secured your profits. And if anybody in here has been trading since we started this stream, then you're up over probably 355 ROE for anybody that took an entry with me at that time. So you've already made good money. Another 6.2 million liquidated. So that's going to be a strong support wall right now. The support. Once again, for anybody that is not a part of our Discord, that's just watching on Twitch, I strongly suggest you join the Discord. Otherwise, you're missing out. You're missing out. See that sell pressure up here? Watch that sell pressure up here. Wild. What can you expect here? There's gonna be profit taking here. I mean, you're outside of the bands. It's probably gonna pull back some, come back to reality, and then we're probably gonna just keep walking up the band. It's most likely what's going to happen. This is a strong move here. Very strong move. Now this hourly candle that just closed did not have the type of breakout volume that these two had. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Gotcha, Wild. Now, remember, there's going to be some FOMO to come in here, and there's going to be some chasers to come in here also. Can I delete this or like what? Now, I also want to get back to that two-step move that I was talking about. Let me make this clear to you guys. If you remember, I said on the hourly during class that there's a pattern that tends to happen here with it makes a two-step move. So let's get into that. This was the first step of accumulating. We're on our second step. If this continues the pattern that it's always repeated, one step, two step, then we are on our second step. And as you know, after we do our one step, two step, this is our outcomes. One step, two step, run. So keep that in mind. That is a strong possibility if it's going to repeat that pattern. Okay, Rudolph. Coinbase just had issues with orders, but they're back. Might see more buys. Thank you, Rudolph, for the information. This is also the beginning of a 4-hour candle that we're in. Look at this bullish 4-hour candle. 4-hour band is all the way up here. I'll give you the exact number of the band. Top 4-hour band is at 17,805. Pulling back. Nice, bro. Very nice, bro. Very nice. Very nice. That is very nice. We held that position for about an hour. Look at that. Would you make 0.02 in an hour? See, that's what we're about, bro. That's Allegiant trading at its finest. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So, what did somebody just say? Give me 1 second. I'll fix it in 1 second. I'm looking for a scalp here. Ah, popping before I could get in the damn thing. Wait for me, damn it. Alright, so. Your Discord app is blocking Twitch view screen. It's blocking it a lot, like you can't see the chart. I want the people to be able to see what you guys are saying in Twitch. And I didn't want to make it too blurry. Is it blurry on Twitch though? The Discord app? Okay. So let's take this, put this here. That should be better. No, Retro, I'm not blocking anything specifically. No intentions to do that. Is it better like this, or is the Discord still too big? Because then I might as well take the Discord if you're not even going to be able to read it at that point, I guess. Here we go. Here we're popping again. Popping again. 17,419, huh? All right. See, we had to come back into those bands. It's not blurry, but it blocks the chart. Okay. You don't really need to see that bottom left side that much. Is Discord blurry now when it's that small, Rocky? Let's get a little something else going here. This is what I gotta see. Alright, so look here. These are two candles. This is gonna be your final resistance. We can break above the bottom of these two candles here, and then come to the top of these two candles. You know the rest of the story. It's all-time high time. So keep that in mind. What you could do, I'm going to take all three of these candles. I'm going to take wherever it hits all three of them. So that's going to be the strongest resistance. See? So now you got this wick, this wick, this wick. This is your strongest res that we're going to have to deal with. And let's see if we can break it. That's all. That's okay, so now it's blurry. Well, I mean, you don't need this bottom left side of the chart anyway. Rocky, let me know if now it's clear. What's this? Please loading. What'd you give me? A virus? Page doesn't exist. Toki, it wouldn't even let me open that thing. Perfect. Thank you, Rocky. Rocky, that name reminds me. Rocky and Emily. I don't have a chart link on my Twitch. I don't think you can do that. Unless maybe I publish an idea. But if I publish an idea, whatever I update to it, you're not going to see probably. Look at this push, baby. Let's go. We're going for all-time high. It's time to get the all-time high party going. Go, go, go. Damn fucking straight. Let's go, baby. Look at that. See, look at this volume in this candle, right? This took a whole hour to get this volume, the previous hour. This took 20 minutes to get the same exact volume. Does that look familiar to this right here? I think it does. I think it does. I think we're looking at it. I think we're looking at it, baby. I need a cigarette for this. I need a cigarette for this. Let's print this money, boys. Now I have a scalp position open other than a long. I took it on the last dip after I had to get back into its 5-minute candle. And back to its 5-minute Bollinger Band. I'm probably, most likely, going to sell at this 17,696 because the bears are going to come pouring in around there. Just on the scalp position, I might sell. I'm gonna give it a little chance, but I might sell there. If it shows no reason for me to sell there, then I won't. Look at the volume on this 5-minute. On my scalp position that I just entered about 5 to 10 minutes ago, I'm up 159 ROE. 168 ROE. On my long position that I entered when we started this stream, I'm up 475. Let me put this in main chat for the guys that aren't with us, that are at work, or just don't have a chance to hop on Twitch with us. Gotta share with the rest of the room. Come on, let's witness all-time highs together. Wild, I might be closing my scalp position right on this red trend line. Might be. I need to see what happens there. Because I know there's gonna be shorts trying to call the top on this. We're coming to it right now. We hit it. We hit it. Let's see. Let's see. The candle did not close yet. We have 1 minute and 20 seconds. Let's see what happens here. And we'll still be in the bands when this next 5-minute candle opens. So if we could still stay in these bands, I don't know, I might still hold it. I might. Everybody got to make their own trade, though. If you want to secure those profits, you could get out now. There is no problem with taking your profits. Green is green every single day, every minute. You want to take that money and run? Go ahead. Go pop a beer at the bar. Fine with me. $40. We're at that trend line. And we're still in the bands, baby. Still in the bands. That tape is still green. 640,000 on the ask at 17.7. 640,000 on the ask at 17.7. Here comes the profit taking here. Right on the trend. Right on the trend. That was money. I closed that scalp. Still holding along. That's normal. See that? Look at that. Clockwork. We had this drawn before it got here. Before it got here. To perfection. To perfection. This is what we do here. This is what I want everybody, part of our team, to know. That was perfect. Anybody that took that scalp, that was money. Perfect. Tape is full of green. The FOMO is here. Look at that wick. This is called buying pressure. Buying pressure. Solid indicator. These shorts want to call the top, but these shorts might get wrecked once again. Once again. Look at that. Wild, no slowing the Badger down. No, you are not. Look at that. Boom! Here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's go, kid. Let's go. Turn that bitch green. Turn them green. Let's get this all-time high. This is a good indicator here. Closed with that wick on the bottom. Let's see what we can do. Now, don't forget, on the hourly, we are still above the bands. Let's see. Still above the band. Up about 512 ROE all my long. Close my scalp for about 200 ROE. And that scalp was open for maybe, what, 13 minutes? You take the meat of the move on a scalp. This 5-minute candle has to close higher than those two candles. That'd be a strong, strong, strong indicator. See what you got, baby. Let's see what you got. High. Boom. Boom. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. We're at all-time high level. We are at all-time high level. 17,750 is all-time high. So far, we hit 17,742. We are almost there. Let's fucking go. Got a fib coming up. Got a fib coming up at 18,261. That also lines up perfectly with these fans here. So watch for that. What did I say the daily upper band was? Let's see. Your daily band is 17,733. So we're also pushing on our daily band. So keep that all in mind. Keep that all in mind. Oof. That's not looking pretty right now. Not looking pretty right there. This is usually what happens. I might be closing this long. I gotta secure these profits. I'm closing my long. Nobody has to follow me into a trade. I have to secure these profits. Those 3 candles. I could get in for a scalp after this. I am out of my long position. Out of the long. Now I could go for another scalp. Come on. Now I think if we break all-time highs, you're going to see a ton of volume come running in with some FOMO. Tape is bloody red. Shorts are pouring in. Max, bro, that is great profit, bro. I'm so happy for you, man. So happy for you. Nice play, Max. Nice play. pulling back here. I hope everybody took their profits. If you want to wait for an entry scout position, that is completely fine. Big drop. Big drop. Big drop. Oh, and it bought right up. Getting too crazy for me now. Now I stay on the sideline and watch the show. Gotta watch the show now. Yes. Yes, it happened too soon, man. Yes. I think we have a chance to get there. I think it happens. Watch these final 10 minutes of the hour. Things are going to start getting crazy. I'm from Brooklyn, while New York. Nice. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Taking those profits and sending them straight to the ledger, kid. Straight to the ledger.
This guy, what a troll. This guy's a troll. DJ is a troll. I want you all to know that. From one admin talking about another admin, DJ Too Nasty is a troll.